What's up, guys? I'm back. In today's video, I got multiple topics I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about schools like UCLA, USC, Vanderbilt, Virginia Tech, maybe even more. Today, Vanderbilt got 5-star plus quarterback flip from Georgia. Jared Curtis, this is a heat for Vanderbilt. He's been committed to Georgia for a while. He has flipped twice, but now he's going to Vanderbilt. He might not start immediately, but he could start after Diego Pavia leaves Vanderbilt. And then close battle, Texas today in recruiting battle. Vanderbilt got 2027 wide receiver Jeremiah Douglas. Now moving on to UCLA, they lost players Cole Martin, a defensive back, Andre Jordan Jr., a cornerback, and also Hero Jackson, a defensive back. This came after Bob Chesney hired, in my opinion, underrated coach in this year's coaching cycle. He's been really good at James Madison. He had like a 25 record there. That's great, right after Kurt Zanetti left. But UCLA fans, comment down below. Are you worried about this? I won't be too worried, even though this was in a very short period of time. Next up for USC, they just lost running back Brian Jackson. He was decent this year. He's like a freshman or sophomore player, I believe, or running back. This year, he had 4 touchdowns for USC, so he could score for teams in the red zone, in my opinion. Very underrated pickup here in the transfer portal for whoever gets him, as probably a smaller school, like in the G5 conference, I believe. They've also lost DJ Jordan, wide receiver. I don't think he's played a lot. They've also lost Gus Cordova. Definitely hasn't played for USC. And next up, we're talking about James Franklin, Virginia Tech. He's great there. Recruiting, he has been dominating at Virginia Tech. Like, look at this yesterday. Gets a player from Kentucky. There's even more he's about to get. Today, right here, gets a flip from Penn State. And guess what? Another flip from Penn State. They gets a player from Oklahoma, D.L. Ton Richardson, I believe. That's his name. Also, another player from Penn State. Right here, this is just the beginning for James Franklin at Virginia Tech. Only been there a few weeks. He's already dominating recruiting trail. I expect he'll do this for a while there. I expect to be at Virginia Tech maybe even 10 years. Like, they'll win 8, 9, 10 games a season with James Franklin. They'll be really good. They'll probably lose all the big-time games, maybe win one every few years, but still, they'll be pretty good. Next up, moving to Auburn. Auburn just got Deshaun Spencer, a 2026 wide receiver 3-star from Duke. This is Alex Gold's second recruit. He's brought to Auburn. Yesterday, brought a 3-star tight end from South Florida. Today, gets a 3-star wide receiver from the Dukies and Deshaun Spencer. In my opinion, I expect he'll be really good recruiting, even though we have lost some players yesterday. But he's pretty good at South Florida recruiting. Even South Florida, competing in teams like Miami, Central Florida, Florida State, and many more. Next up, LSU, they flip a player from Ole Miss. He's like a 3 or 4-star recruit. There's so many that Lane Kiffin is slipping right now. I've seen multiple like 3, 4-star players on LSU that Brian Kelly recruited. They're decommitting from LSU right now. But there's so many that Lane Kiffin's bringing in from Ole Miss. I expect he'll probably bring in 15 to 20 players from Ole Miss. Plus, I believe he is bringing in Charles Weiss, the Ole Miss offensive coordinator. But Ole Miss has said recently, if they go to playoffs, which they are going to, he can coach in the playoffs for Ole Miss, the offensive coordinator. Because Ole Miss, without Lane Kiffin and all the players they're leaving, they need all the help they can get to win the playoff game. And just how I'm making this video, 4-star wide receiver Braden Allen, he is committed to LSU. He's a 6'1", 185-pound wide receiver from Lafayette, Louisiana. Recently, he decommitted from Oklahoma Saturday, which Oklahoma, they're losing a lot of players. Like, they recently lost one player to Virginia Tech I talked about in this video. The player came out and said, "I'm staying home, best in the boot, stay in the boot." So this early sign that Lane Kiffin, he's going to dominate recruiting Louisiana. There's no one else who can compete with him, like ULM, Louisiana Tech. Who else? They're not going to compete with LSU. And here's one more question for y'all. What if Lane Kiffin brought in Ed Orgeron as defense coordinator? He has defensive experience. He has a Heisman quarterback in Joe Burrow that won the Natty in 2019. I mean, they've been together at schools like Ole Miss already, USC. And Lane Kiffin's talking about in a press conference yesterday, he's impersonating Ed Orgeron. We got the LSU just saying, "Go Tigers, go Tigers." But yeah, comment down below what you think about this.